When's the last time you were bored?
Probably when I was a kid, honestly. Yeah. That's probably when I was
I think
bored
the same. I mean, I think the world has changed so much since the 90s, 2000s.
Oh, big time. Like, I mean, that era was the .com era.
Right.
And we were just unfolding, like...
The interwebs.
The interwebs. I mean, I had a Zanga and a MySpace back in the day.
We should go look at our MySpaces.
Oh, boy. I wonder if mine still is playing Fall Out Boy.
It wasn't something more angsty than that.
No, it was Fall Out Boy.
Wow.
Sugar, we're going down a swinging.
Oh, my gosh.
But, before that, boredom for me it was my life.
Yeah, I know. I remember being probably in middle school, and it was summer break. My mom was working. I don't know where my brother was. And I was just so bored. Like, I had an N64, I had TV, but like nothing was interesting. Right. And I just laid there on the couch like, oh my gosh, this is miserable. But there's beauty in it.
Yeah. It's a time in your life where your mind is resting.
Yeah.
Now, you may be scrambling, trying to fill that space, but your brain really needs it.
Right.
And your brain needs it to build these neural pathways, right? When you're a kid, like an infant through toddlerism, we're in the toddler impact zone right now, where there is just pure, unorganized, unbridled chaos and emotions. And what is happening is Otto, our toddler, is learning how to build pathways. He stubs his toe and he feels all the pain.
Right. His brain's making that connection.
Yeah. And he also feels all the other emotions. Maybe he's thirsty. Maybe he's hungry. He just potty trained. Maybe he's got to pee. Maybe he's got to poo. He's got all of these things where he doesn't actually have a subconscious yet.
Right. Right.
And so all the feelings are there.
Yeah. You're driving somewhere you go all the time. Mm-hmm. And you look up and you're like, oh, crap, I'm here. That's because you have a neural pathway, a network built that your subconscious just takes over for a little bit. And your conscious brain just kind of goes off. And you look up and you're like, oh, shoot. Like, usually I'm thinking and processing something heavy when that happens to me. You're probably just looking at birds or something.
Oh, I'm always looking for deer. Driving down there, I'm like, oh, there's a deer. Oh, there's a deer. There's a squirrel. Oh, but it's actually a deer.
He's trying to build that pattern. He doesn't have it yet. Yep. So everything is an emergency in his brain.
Every last thing is.
And that's where the terrible twos come in.
Right.
Which is absolutely garbage.
Because their brain is on fire.
Right.
Because they don't have like the background core of, oh, I'm thirsty, I get something to drink.
Right.
I'm hungry, I get something to eat. I got to pee, I go to the bathroom. I feel sad, I address it or cry or they feel all of that all at once and their mind is on fire.
Yeah.
And so they're constantly chaotic.
Right. So they don't feel boredom because they're building their brain.
Right.
And I think we have gotten with phones in particular and TV and all. Think about it. You used to have to watch commercials. So what'd you do during commercials? You get up and go to the bathroom during it or
you'd hurry up and make a bag of popcorn.
Right.
Or you do something to fill that space with.
Right. But now we don't have commercials. So we're just constantly taking in media. Yep. And then we have our phones. Then like you're standing in line at the grocery store and everyone's on their phone. Everyone's just standing there being present and taking in what's around them.
Looking at other people or looking at the tabloids or just taking in the world around them.
Yeah.
We're always consuming.
Right. So with that, I think we don't give our brains an opportunity to just be.
Right.
And to think and process. And we're just constantly filling our heads. And I mean, I know for me, I numb out with some stupid games. I'm playing this like color sort thing right now.
Yeah. It's a little mindless, right?
It is.
And it kind of satisfies this boredom, fill the space.
Yeah.
But do you feel like it also gives you an opportunity to let your mind rest?
In some ways, but I think I need to have true rest with no device.
Right.
I know we'll get into this more later, but like doing a meditation, the whole thing of like sitting there and like feeling the warm energy fill you from that doesn't work for me. My head goes everywhere. But if I'm doing a visualization, I'm like here for it. And it's because it's still using your mind, but it's giving your mind a break too.
Right.
And it being intentional.
When I was